Hi, everybody. It's Nana Michelle. Apparently, I was watching Granny D and I didn't realize it was behind a little bit.
Yeah.
And the live was already over. I was still watching. Duh. Oh, well. It is what it is. It is what it is. So hopefully everybody's having a good Friday.
Hi, Laura.
Nobody's up here yet, you weirdo.
Yeah, there's Laura. Say hi, Laura.
No, there's no one showing up.
Hi, Laura. My
Hi.
name's Laura, too.
Hey, Ola Joe, Sunita, Tank.
Hi, Laura.
There's no Laura. Stop. How's everybody doing? Yeah, I was just watching Granny D, and somehow I must have hit the behind button, and her went to comment saying boop, and everybody was gone. So, my error. Hey, Francine. Little bit of everything. Hi, Liz. Hey, Sandrine. How you doing? Hey, Sue. Tank. Yeah, I accidentally hit a button when I was playing her live, and it must have been behind by 5 minutes the whole entire time. Olivia, stop.
No, 10 minutes, actually.
Hi, Kivia. That's okay, Sandrine. That's okay. Enjoy the baby.
Bye.
But if anybody else wants to come up, feel free. I dropped a link. Hey, Nana. Donna, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, Frog Crochet, how you doing? Olivia, you need to quit being hyper, please. Hey, Mary, how you doing? Olivia, stop. Oh, I'm about to start a whip. What are you gonna start? We want to know. Oh, my chat jumped. Olivia, stop. Hi, Angela. Hey, Jen. So what's everybody doing today? I'm just working on my Nance Next Nuts. Nothing.
I'm playing Roblox.
Nothing special. Olivia's playing Roblox. She's a little on the hyper side and needs to calm her voice down a little bit, though. Please and thank you.
Nana, what is 1,020?
We're not doing that right now. Hey, David. How you doing?
Hi.
I saw your live earlier. It was hilarious. I loved it.
She didn't watch it.
You were at school, honey. You don't know.
I was here.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, because I got out
Olivia, you need to stop.
at 2.
No, it was early this morning.
Oh.
Everybody's saying hi to David.
Hi.
Olivia, you have to stop. Hey, Amy.
Look at this.
Olivia.
Look.
Okay, you need to stop.
Can I make one of those?
Yeah, but you gotta be
So
quiet.
I'll be
You gotta be.
quiet.
Yeah, you gotta be quiet. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ola just saying hi to everybody?
Can you light up one of those now?
No, we're not doing that until later. And I don't want to hear any more. Olivia's had a few too many jelly beans. Hey, Sunita. I can see you, you know. Let's see what everybody's doing. Everybody's saying hi. Olivia, honey, you need to calm down.
No.
If you don't, you're going to have to sit in your room. Stop. You got to be quiet. Olivia, please. You got to calm down. You have to calm down. Okay? Okay?
Wow. Hi, 2 people.
Okay. Can you calm down, please? Okay, you got to calm it down. Okay?
Everyone like the video or are you getting kicked out?
Hey, be nice.
Ow!
Went to retreat something and moved everything around here. Okay, you need to stop. See, working on a shawl and waiting for the hubby to get home. That
Guess
sounds
what?
good. That sounds good.
What? Churros.
eating churros.
Churros? Never had those in my whole entire life.
I think you have.
No, I haven't.
Oh no, David. I hate when that happens.
Guys, guess what? Our cat got fatter.
Oh my goodness, Olivia.
No, seriously. She's huge.
She is the same size. But
She
she
just
was
said
sleeping
no.
and now she's going to be
She
mad.
just said no. Look, see?
It's because you picked her up.
No. See, she said no.
Okay, I dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. Yeah, I haven't really been doing anything out of the ordinary. I'm still got the same whips going on. Me too, honey. Olivia, stop.
I don't want to go down on me right now.
I muted myself by accident. Sorry, guys. Olivia. Olivia. Hey, Pink Kelly, how are ya? Olivia, you need to calm down.
Made a red dragon.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm making those fortunes.
Oh, okay. Well, make that. That'll keep you quiet and busy. That'll be great. Olivia, stop. Stop.
You ripped it.
You put it right on the camera, honey. You can't do that.
Scratch you on the couch.
Well, she was sleeping until you picked her up. You got to leave her alone.
I don't like when she sleeps. It bothers me. I have to go to bed.
Well, there we go. Granny's saying to Sandrine that she showed.
Hi, Sandrine. Hi, Granny. Hi, 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 hi.
Somebody is really too hyper today.
What? I didn't get enough sleep.
You got more than enough. You need to stop. Hey, Katrina.
I went to bed at 9. And 9.
That's what. See. No, nothing went wrong with your hearing aids. I muted myself because Olivia was saying something. And yeah, don't spill. Okay, you need to calm down now.
No.
Yes, you do.
Sorry.
Hey, Janine. Okay.
Can I use your dry erase markers to color them?
Yes, you can use my dry erase markers. That's fine.
But you never let me use them.
Okay, so where'd my hook go? What are we doing? What do you want? Are you wanting to make an appearance? Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going, Momo? This is Enya. Hi, Laura Lee.
Her name is Enya because her name was just Enya when we bought her.
Yes, Lisa. Yes, too much sugar. And then she's drinking Gatorade on top of it. She says it's because she didn't get enough sleep, but I don't think that's right. But whatever. You need to calm down. You need to calm down. I'm working on this week's Nas Next Knot, so it's burgundy and purple for this week. And I'm still working on Granny's poncho and Madonna's shawl, which is across the room. Go get it real quick. I'll hold those up.
No, don't get it. Just stay comfy.
Okay, Bruce.
Right there.
Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is Madonna's shawl. And it's doing Count My Blessings by OMG Granny Square. And it's got beads in it.
OMG.
Let me see if I have it the right way. There we go. So here's this. Here, I'll start down here and go up. I can't see when I hold it up. So, and there's beads in there. And they're black beads, so they kind of look like alien eyes. And we know what, Madonna likes with the aliens. So you can see them
Green.
right there.
My gosh.
Olivia, you need to stop.
No, this stupid fortune teller.
So there's that. And I work on this on Monday, so I'm calling it Madonna Monday.
64, 87.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop or you're going to your dad's at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8.
I hate throwing them. I hate my dad.
Hey, that's not nice.
I don't like his house.
Okay, so what I work on Tuesday is for Sandrine. And it's my Flower Valley shawl. This is the third one. Third one I've done. So it's this. I work on that on Tuesday. Olivia, if you don't stop, you're going to have to go to your room.
No, I hate my room.
There we go. And there's not any beads in this one. Because when I asked her, she said, no. But if it changes, let me know, Sandrine.
54.
Olivia Rose, stop.
Look how stupid this thing looks.
Olivia,
Can I get another piece of paper?
You need to stop. Okay. And then, so that's Tuesday.
How do you play hesitation?
I don't know, Olivia. I'm busy right now.
64.
Okay. And then finally on Wednesday, we work on Granny D's poncho. And it's got beads in it. It's got silver beads. Olivia, stop.
Yes.
Stop.
No. Maybe.
So there we go on that. It's getting bigger. Close to being done on that.
Can I watch Coraline after this?
If you behave.
I will.
Well, right now you're not.
I said I will not.
Well, then no.
No. Sammy!
Stop. You're being too loud.
I know. That's why I'm screaming.
Okay. So let's see. Make sure I got all my crochet hooks where they belong. So, and then Thursday we do Dan's Next Knots. And normally, since that has a lot of repeats that take a minute, it normally takes me at least until Saturday or Sunday. So there we go. That was everything. That's all I've been working on all this week. Ugh. So, what has everybody else been up to?
What is this?
Which one? Tank.
Nana, what does this spell?
I don't know, honey. I'm busy. There's a link if anybody wants to come up. Honey, I'm talking right now.
IUCLE.
I don't know. I can't see it from here.
Nana.
The beads and the putting beads in my work. Gina from Knitting Turnpike and Ladybird Loves, they did great tutorials already on them. I mean, I really don't have a setup to do tutorials, but I can try.
brick stitch.
Will you quit looking at that? Okay, let's see. Who else? Where was I? Yes, putting beads in work, you know, and I didn't even think about it. I used to do it with thread all the time when I crocheted with thread. I never thought to do it with yarn until I saw Ladybird and Gina from Knitting Turnpike do it. They have a real easy way to do it. Much more easier than sitting there stringing beads on stuff for sure. Oh my goodness, Tammy. Yeah, I've been seeing you around here lately, Tammy. I like the name change. Thank you, Granny. No, yarn barf, I don't knit. No. And
How do you play hesitation?
I think Gina and Ladybird did a crochet project, and it was a crochet project. But no, I don't knit. We leave that up to Granny D. She can do the K word. What's for dinner, Katrina?
Food.
Olivia, stop.
How do you play hesitation? Know the name. Well, what is
Sorry. Olivia was Googling, and I didn't want to get copyright. No, it's not hard to put. I've been using seed beads. I just get a 1 millimeter hook and like you have a stitch. Let me see here. Where's the I lost my other crochet hook. So normally how I do it, if you have a stitch here, you're working like, say that's your single crochet, I just take the larger hook out, I put the bead on here, and then you just put it like here, and then pull it through the bead. Like obviously this yarn's too thick to do it, but that's how I do it. Let's see. Hey, Regina. Let me make sure I'm not missing anyone. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Fish and chips.
Ew, disgusting.
That's fish and french fries, Olivia. Cake of twister yarn.
Nina, look what I want to do with it.
Nina. Twister yarn. Is that the one with the strands, like the 4 strands? That's what I'm doing with the Madonna shawl. It's the Hobie Black Friday, and it's the 4 strands, and that's the Count My Blessings shawl by Ursula. You're fine, Granny. You're fine. Let's see.
Then you have to pick me up from Mom.
No, I won't.
And I'm telling Mommy to.
Okay, what am I missing here? Granny saying hi to everybody.
Don't say hi.
Anything else? Well,
Yeah, no.
You can make any shawl with it. I mean, matter of fact, both any of the stranding yarn I've made. Well, I've made a blanket out of it too, because Hobby Lobby has that Rainbow Rhapsody, and it's the same 4-plies, and I made a Vivers blanket out of it. No worries, David. No worries. I'm missing the chat myself. Let's see. Who am I all missing? The Count My Blessings shawl is not a free pattern, but I think she had it on sale. I don't know if it's still on sale though. It was I don't even remember how much it was, because when I got it when it first came out, when she did the first 100 for free. But I don't think it's that much. Cloudy Nook saying hi. So that's pretty much it. And there's not a whole lot else going on. Got the cat laying in my Oh, there you go. Thank you, Amy.
No, you don't have to say thank you to me.
I'm not saying anything to you because you're not listening and you're not behaving right now.
No, that wasn't me. That was the cat.
Let's see. This now the one that I'm doing for Sandrine, that is the Flower Valley shawl by Sis Homemade, and that is a free pattern. J Hook did a crochet along with that one, and it's funny because I was working on that shawl right before she started the crochet along, so I ended up starting another one. So it had two going at the same time for that shawl. Oh, thank you, VJ. Hey, Nisi, how you doing? Hey, Crystal, how you doing? Everybody's saying hi. Let's see. Oh, that's awesome, VJ. How you feeling today, Crystal?
Bad.
It's kind of gray and gloomy here.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Look outside. There's gray clouds and everything. Looks like it's going to rain. And it's 47 degrees and cloudy. Hello, Chris. How you doing? So anybody got anything exciting? I'm running out of things to talk about. Showed you all my goodies. Yes, thank you for dropping that link, Chris. Oh, here we go. Hold on, I'm coming.
Hey. I just got here. No worries to rush. Heard you say you're starting to run out of things to talk about.
I am. I'm like completely out now. I'm like, okay, I have nothing left.
Oh no.
Okay, Granny D said she'll come up too in a little bit.
Oh,
frost warning. Oh, yuck.
You know what?
Someone has a frost warning, and that can kill their, if they planted stuff outside, it can kill their stuff. Yeah. Not too many exclamation marks, honey, okay? That's Olivia.
That's not exclamation marks. That's...
Oh, well, don't do everything in all. Oh, that's not all caps either. Okay. Because YouTube doesn't like that.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I had my uh, Botox injections earlier this
Oh,
afternoon for my head pain. So I was on
it
the
helping?
way home from that, and I was watching
People are
VJ as
talking
I was
about it.
in the car, and I got home just in time to catch Granny on. I can tell you, I was starting to get the ticking sensation around my head. Like it feels like there's a bug in there, and I was starting to get that
Oh,
again, and I could feel um like where tension headaches normally lie in your head. I could feel that starting to kind of have the ability to tense up a couple times. I slept wrong on it one night, and I could feel the difference.
oh no.
So it was definitely time for it. So I was happy that my appointment was today and
Yay.
not any farther out. So the weird sensation on the side of my head is completely gone now. It
That's
happens
good.
like literally within minutes of getting the injection. It
Oh wow.
helps with the tingling sensation on my head. It's very strange. And I told the doctor I didn't know if that was supposed to be or if that's just a placebo effect that I have in my head. But she said that she believes that it actually is helping me. Now, what did I do with? Okay, so I have a finished object. This does not happen very often,
Yay.
or I don't talk about it very often. It gets taken away. But so I was working on, make sure I don't pull out the stitch because I didn't finish it off because I was going to ask everybody what they thought. So it's like a lovey, but
Oh,
it's
let me make you
more
big.
than just the head on the lovey.
Oh, that's cute.
Turn your head, duck. I just need to know which way. He has a beak that's crooked, and I kept it that way
Aw.
on purpose because he's probably going to be ornery. And this is actually for a baby boy,
I have to tell you
but
something.
my great, um, she's my second cousin. She loved the colors because it has every color in it, so she loved it. So it has a little spring ducky that can come completely out. So the stuffed animal and then the little lovey blanket. Hi, Granny D. Um,
Hey,
can be
I would have put this
um together
down
and
like that,
wash
then y'all wouldn't
everything.
see so much junk.
So I
Sorry.
didn't know if I should put a ruffle on it or leave it plain because that's a little bit more masculine.
I would leave
What do
it.
you think?
I'd leave it. If it was a girl, I'd put a ruffle.
I think I'm trying to figure out if I yeah. Tell me it's very, very hard. I'm so sorry that you have to deal with it. It's not anything I would put on anybody. So I have a little elastic piece in here. So you can
That's a good
actually
idea.
insert whatever stuffed animal as they get older. Well, as much as my little band permits. But you can
Everybody's
squeeze
saying no
the stuffed
ruffle.
animal in there. Yeah. Good. Then I'm glad because I thought that the colors, because well the pink shows up so much more than the blue, but the yellow and this one it actually has like a mint green in it, but you don't see it. Everything that stands out is the pink.
But
So
you know
but
what? Pink is okay for boys
Yeah.
too.
Oh, I know it is. I'm one of those believers that
But I know
every
what you
boy
mean.
should
I
have a
mean,
baby doll.
traditionally, pink has just been a girly color, so it's hard for us to get out of that mindset. But I think
Well,
it's becoming more a cool thing for pink to
yeah,
be okay for guys.
I think that she's just going to be so tickled and happy um, that she's getting something handmade.
Right.
She kind of appreciates that stuff, and
Yeah.
she was surprised because my other cousin's son just had a baby girl. She was surprised that I had not crocheted anything for her. And I actually am working the next baby project that I have is a pair of like Mary Jane's for his daughter that was
Those are
just
so
born. But I
cute.
wanted to do them in a size 3 to 4 or 3 to 6 month foot pattern. That way they could actually
I'd love to have
get
some
some
little
use
teeny
out of it.
weeny Mary Janes for my teeny weeny baby.
You know, the pattern book that I have has no preemie size chart in it
I wish I
now.
could just make stuff up and make it the size I want, you know?
I was just going to ask you to measure the feet on your little baby doll.
I did, and it's like an inch long. I didn't measure the width, though. I need to
Okay, well,
measure
the
the
width,
width.
it's a baby doll. We don't need to worry about circulation that much, right?
Okay. Well, they're an inch long.
They're an
The
inch
feet are an
long.
inch long.
Well, that makes
I
it
took
real
the tape.
simple.
I took the tape measure. Yeah, you'd hardly get started with it, I would think, before you'd be finished.
But that means more finished objects for Crystal. Yay.
Yay.
I can do
I
other
know
things quickly.
Dido's making her an outfit, and Denny is. But poor Denny, she's not feeling good.
That's not good. I don't know. I made some polymer clay handled
Really?
hooks earlier in the
That's
week.
all right. It's Anita, honey. She was dreaming of pizza when we were talking about it, so you ordered a pizza. Hey, Friday's pizza day.
It must be.
I always thought it was. When I was a kid, I think we must have had. But you know, when I was a kid, our family would always go on a Saturday night to this place we loved. And oh my gosh, that place had the best pizza, the flavor, and it was not a chain or anything. And I've never had any pizza that good. And I mean, just plain cheese or just plain pepperoni, but it was the sauce. And but two, you know, your taste buds as a child. If I had that very same pizza today, would it taste the same? I'm sure not. But doggone if I wouldn't love to try it.
It's a shame that more smaller stuff doesn't stay around longer.
Well, you know, that was when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but they had to have had kids, and I wish somebody would have picked it up
Right.
and
Or that I
carried
could
it on.
get the recipe from that. Now I know his not. I don't even know if he's still living or not. You know, he wasn't all that old. I mean, I think he was younger than my parents, and he had a lot of restaurants. And he opened another restaurant later on when I was like in my late teens and 20s. And oh my gosh, they had the best sandwiches. Like, oh, what was that sandwich? It was a roast beef sandwich that was so good. Had coleslaw on it.
Hmm.
Roast beef that had sort of gravy-ish roast beef.
like a roast beef sandwich, like an open face sandwich type of thing.
It was closed, but it was kind of like what you would think of that. But you wouldn't think coleslaw with that would go, but oh, did it ever? It was
The
great.
right coleslaw tastes good on a lot of stuff that people would not dream of
That
putting it
soul
on.
food place, right, that I went to today. Oh my gosh, the coleslaw was the best thing. The fried chicken, everything was good, but the coleslaw was the bomb diggity. And I didn't order that initially. Lord, I was ordering all these sides. Oh, that meal cost me. Now I can eat off of all that stuff for a long time. I mean, that'll be a lot of meals, but it was $35 for 4 thighs.
You must have thought to yourself,
I think meat. Well, and the only reason I did it's cause I just have been eating nothing but the little Jello that I just picked up yesterday. Before that, it was just pudding, sugar free at that, because that's just what my brother picked up. But that's fine. And yeah, David, we'll have to go there. And it's in Granite Quarry. It's close to where I live. But
look, I'm gonna fly out and surprise you guys and be like, hey, take me around.
But I will have to stay at a hotel because nobody comes in here because of this mess. And this is just a tiny. No, I'm telling you, there are paths in here you have to walk.
I understand that. You have no idea.
No.
One day, you get me on Messenger, and one day I will personally take you on a tour of our 2-bedroom apartment that we have and exactly what it looks like here. You got to remember, my husband runs a business.
Mess. And it is a shame because my kids can't even spend they can one at a time, but one's got to either sleep on the couch or in the recliner. Because my bedroom's covered up.
If more than one person came over to visit, I wouldn't have a place for them to sit right now. I'm telling you. I won't lie.
And I've got my couch. I just have always slept on my couch in here. And I did that because I got used to doing it in my studio apartment because I only had a TV in the living room and I fall asleep to the TV, which I should totally get out of that habit and I would probably sleep a whole lot better. But there's a love seat over here. It's covered up.
I'm telling you, you really shouldn't be ashamed of how it is.
And a good mattress and a memory foam topper on that, but it still hurts my hips. It's very firm. But, if I slept in it for a while, I would get used to it, I'm sure. I'm a mess. I am just a mess.
That's okay. You're not the only mess out there. No, I'm not sunburned, Tammy. I go outside. My building is non-smoking, okay? So I'm going to tell myself here, okay, everybody? So I have to go outside to smoke. And even when it's cloudy, you're still getting sun.
Hey, I smoke. I don't like to tell people about it because
I had no idea that you did. Well,
horrible, nasty habit, especially when I have the health problems I have.
Yeah. So it's not sunburnt, but it does look extremely redder up here, but that's also because of the injections that I got today. I have little needle marks. I had my appointment and I got my 4th installment of Botox injections for the traumatic brain injury and the occipital neuralgia. So that's why.
Possum videos. Hey, I got him.
Granny could talk about some of that.
Who hasn't
Granny had
heard
one
about
up.
when I had a possum in my kitchen cabinet? There's a video.
Yep, Granny had one up close and personal.
Where it should not have been.
You know, possums are actually really good for us and eat a lot of things. I forgot all of the reasons why possums are good for us. Wow, my
If they
brain
stay
is.
outside, I'm all for them. Those things can get nasty.
They eat
They
bugs.
just look nasty. That tail is nasty. And that's the first thing I saw of little Okie,
It's a big
the
rat.
baby possum. Nana Michelle knows she was there.
Mhm. Ugh.
Weren't you there in the live, Nana?
No, I don't think I was, but I did watch the replay.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Everybody was going, burn down. Well, not everybody, but I think Madonna said, burn down the house, burn down the trailer. Everybody was
Yep.
telling me to get out, to go stay at a hotel. And all this. I said,
I would have slept in my car.
but it was like at 9 or 10 at night one night. And it was the first time, I'm pretty sure, that I went live on my phone. And I was all excited about that. And then I found out how horrible it was to go live on your phone because you see that many comments and then they scroll, then they disappear. And y'all know all the griping I've been doing about. And yeah, I kept saying they're coming tomorrow. But it's Sunday.
No, thank you,
that the
Yarnbar.
tech is coming. Sunday. And Lord, I watched a wee bit of my replay because even before the comment, usually I wait till the comments come up, but I thought I'll see how bad this is with all this mess and I called to me, she's Twisted Zone now. I called her Twisted Stitches. What I see with my eyes and goes my brain and comes out my mouth. Well, I'm scary.
I forgot.
Olivia fooled me a while ago being Rebecca Brown. But yeah, that possum. I wanted to put that as my. Kelly was there. Yeah, I wanted to put that as my featured. Because he just got in, I reckon, and he made him a little nest out of my dishcloths and stuff. But he was playing around. I heard him because I was doing the live, and I had turned the TV down. So, and he was playing in my silverware drawer, but I had some little plastic like medicine cups, like come on the top of, I had a bunch of them from something, but like come on the top of Pepto-Bismol, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it was playing around with that and biting and chewing on it, so it was making a heck of a noise. And I could tell right where it was when I went in there. And I opened up the silverware drawer and saw that tail, and I slammed that thing. I said, Lord, y'all, it's a snake. I thought it was a snake at first. That tail, and then it just went real slow. But then that's when Thais Bowles, she used to come. She was on there. She said, no, it's a possum. I saw its nose. I'm like, how'd you see its nose? But then on the video later on, you could see the point of its nose.
Ugh. Gross.
Yeah, I was like, how did it get in the house? But then I thought back later, and I remembered hearing some little rat-like noises behind like in the ductwork of my dryer. So I think it got in through my vent comes out on my deck. and there's like that much space between the top of the deck and the vent, so it could get on the deck and then just crawl in the vent and chew through the ductwork
Yeah.
and then go wherever.
Make
I guess
himself
it
a
just
nice little
came
nest.
through the house when I was sleeping or whatever, or wasn't home.
Well, these.
But how did it get in the cabinets? Unless I had a cabinet partially open, which could have been.
Do you have an oven range that has ductwork?
I mean, it's electric, so.
I was
I've
gonna
got
say,
a
like one of the
vent
ones that you
over
turn on
the.
to suck out the air, and it
Yeah,
has a
there's a
duct that
vent
goes
over it.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
If it had a
Yeah, but see, then it would be in the upper cabinets. It couldn't have got to. It was in the lower cabinets.
oh, well, it probably went right by you when you went out to run errands,
Yes.
and
Or
it
even
just
when I
got
was
in by
sleeping.
you. Yeah.
Lord, I could have woke up and that thing been on my face.
I knew you were
Everybody was
gonna
like,
say.
"You going to sleep with that thing in your house?" Which I did because the gal came and she was all kind of nice, and I've got her
We
on
can hear
video
you
because we
whistling.
were
Stop.
standing there talking. She was going to get him,
Well,
and
then
I
do it
said,
in your room.
"Hang on, do you mind if I just film him a little bit?" And I'm like talking to, "Oh, you're so cute, but you can't live with Granny, yada yada." I'm so dumb. I should have had her reach in and grab that sucker, and then he got gone. He got down behind where she couldn't get to him. He got underneath the cabinets were open underneath. And so I guess he just got out again because I didn't hear him anymore after that. Probably scared the poo out of him.
Yeah.
But I was thinking where there's a little one, there's bound to be a mama. So, but he was pretty decent size. So I guess he was on his own. Kelly said,
They
"I was
start to adventure
Me too,
early.
Kelly.
Hey,
Me too.
if it would have been a snake, I wouldn't have stayed.
No?
Now I'll hold a snake if I know it's not poisonous and it's not creeping up on me. Like we used to have special events for kids at like the middle school where I taught for the kids who behaved that quarter or whatever. We had a little point system or whatever. And so one time we had a reptile show and he had that guy had all kinds of snakes and he had a huge python and it took like 10 of us to hold that thing.
Yeah. I remember we had that happen in elementary school. One of the people locally or even maybe from the zoo, that would have been a far trip. But yeah, we had people come and we got to hold on to. There's a picture of me somewhere, like 7 or 8 years old, holding on to the back end of a python.
And
Back
then
then
they
it was
had,
cute.
all kinds of other ones. So I had another one and I had it wrapped around my neck, well, the back of my neck, and I was holding its head. And I got permission from the guy because I went around to some of my teacher friends' classroom. They wouldn't let me in. Well, this one did because she didn't know, and then she freaked out.
Snakes don't bother me. I just don't like what they eat.
Yeah. And I won't watch one eat.
Mm-mm.
Not the live stuff.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm not fond of mice, but I think they're cute.
I don't think they're cute either.
I think they're cute, but I don't want them cohabitating with me.
Right. Me either.
Exactly.
I don't want any kind of varmint in here but me.
Right.
Not a cockroach for sure.
Mm-mm.
Those things are disgusting.
Sure are.
Why did the Lord make some of those?
I know.
Good gracious.
I don't see any purpose of it.
And they say cockroaches will be around through the Armageddon.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could live through a nuclear
Ugh.
holocaust.
I wonder if that's actually a true statement or if somebody just said
I
that
don't
and it
know.
caught on and stayed.
Seems like I've
Because,
watched scientific shows, but
right.
my memory.
No, because I remember hearing it like on National Geographic, like something
Yeah.
about them and not being able to be killed by the nuclear
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't bother them. Something to do with them having that exoskeleton and what they live off of.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Those are so gross. They just gross. Oh, just to see one makes me freak.
Yup, yucko.
I had never seen one until I was 16 years old. And I didn't know what um, I for sure had seen.
And
I had to
down
go get
south, I
somebody.
mean, they get big enough here in North Carolina, but the ones that fly,
Ooh.
but
Mm-mm.
Well, I take that back then because I saw a flying cockroach when I was 11 in Florida.
yeah, those jokers get, and they call them
Ew.
palmetto bugs. I said, that's a stinking roach. Here, what you call it? Palmetto bug sounds nice. That's a stinking cockroach.
Hey, Kelly.
And because of their climate, it's just something they have to deal with, I guess.
See, Lisa, that's just
That's just
crazy.
gross. Ew.
So, Granny, it says that Lisa put on there that a
Yeah, I
cockroach,
see it.
okay,
Yeah,
for 7 days after its head's cut off. That's just
that's crazy.
so weird.
Why?
Yeah, why is that possible? At some point, it had some reason to be here.
Well, they can go away now. We don't need them.
Right.
Was there a
Maybe
place
we
on the
do
boat
because
for them?
they're cleaner uppers, I guess. They eat junk, but other critters eat that same stuff, I would imagine too. So be fine
Yeah,
with me if they weren't around anymore. Because when
yeah,
they get in here, if one gets in here, it's from outside, and it's because I'll have the outdoor light on and be going in and out of the back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then if I see one on the wall in here, I'm like grabbing a chocolate and giving it a bit. That thing's got to die in quick, or I'm out. And I don't want to be out and leave it in here because,
Mm-mm.
yeah.
and I sure don't want them in here multiplying. But people that have them real bad in their infestations in their house, they're the smaller ones,
Mm-mm.
and they're gross. They're just as gross. I see Kelly, honey.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she's in here.
Kelly, and Kelly. Yeah, two with a Y and one with an I. Got a
Yeah.
nice crowd.
We
Nice
have a
crowdy crowd.
good audience today.
Mm-hmm.
Regina Reed. Oh my.
Yikes.
There would be a tarantula, a
You're no
rattlesnake, or
joke.
scorpions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Certain parts,
That'd be
yeah.
something I'd be scared to death of out there.
Mm.
Oh, yuck. No, thank you.
I was bit by
I
a
don't know.
brown
We gotta
recluse,
find a
and
better.
that thing left a nasty scar for a good while. And I didn't realize that's why I was digging in the flower garden and noticed it later. And when I went to the doctor, because it started, tissue just started dying
Oh
around here.
no. Ew.
And it was
But
like
those
in
are
a,
it's horrible.
seems like it was like around here or somewhere. And I had to get to the doctor quick, and you could see the little fang marks.
Yeah. One of the people that lives in the building here got bit by one, and they think it came in, and I don't want to say this like to scare anybody, but they believe that it came in an Amazon box that was delivered. And then it came, out, and it got her on her leg, um, and on her arm. Now I saw
They
her.
can
She
be
called
anywhere.
me. She called me over, and she's like, "Crystal, nobody else will do it. I need you to get the pus out of my arm. It hurts
Mhm.
and it's stretching and everything." And I'm like, "Okay." This is before I knew that it was spider bite. So here I go. I run upstairs and over there because, she sounded urgent and she said that it hurt. So I went running. I get there and everything, and I'm looking at it underneath the light, and I had a flashlight, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, Lisa, you've been bit by a spider. Like, and I checked on her calf too. And I was like, okay. I
You
said,
have to
no
take
way.
antibiotics. I had to take antibiotics, some strong antibiotics, and antibiotic cream.
She was in the hospital. We caught it in time so she
Wow.
didn't lose tissue in her calf. She just had a little ulceration on her arm, but she was in the hospital for 4 days, and they had
Wow.
her going 3 antibiotics to 2 antibiotics to 3, back and forth on a regimen. Like, to where now, because of all the antibiotics that were pushed through her system and stuff in a short
You
amount of
must have got
time.
to mine really quick then, because, I just went to the doctor and took that, or either it was a small one or it didn't inject that much venom or something. But it was bad
I don't know.
enough.
She got tore up. Like, it was
Hmm.
bad. And then so after that, now, even now, it's been like 2 years. This summer, it will be 2 years.
Hmm.
And she still has sensitivities now to certain laundry detergents.
Oh wow.
And she's a beautician, so she cuts hair. So, like, now she'll break out in a rash, like she's allergic to some people's hair,
Oh
and
my
she's a
God.
beautician.
That's
I'm
crazy.
like, smack. Like, how horrible can that be for you to get a rash from, like,
Yeah,
cutting
because you're
somebody's hair?
constantly using towels and washing towels.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Mm-mm-mm.
I feel bad because that starts to mess with your profession,
Right.
but that's okay. She wears long sleeves, and even in the summer, and that's okay. So, keeps the hair another layer for the hair to not touch her and whatever
Yeah.
reaction. I had
Yeah.
never really heard of anybody being allergic to hair before, but
Me
I
neither.
guess everybody's hair has a different
Some
oil,
folks are
like,
allergic
Yeah.
that
to
we.
a lot of stuff.
And I guess it's the same way as wool in that sense,
Yeah.
except for it's not lanolin.
And
I
this
don't
is
know.
weird. Like, I'm not allergic to wool. I love using wool yarn and stuff. But some wools aggravate me, like around, if I have it like around my neck or something like that.
Yeah.
Me
But
too.
when I breastfed and I was doing everything by the book with my first one, and it messed me up because I put they had you put lanolin cream on your nipples. Well, my nipples bled, they dried, they cracked, and I was so dumb not to just quit using that stuff, and just I don't know why I didn't. But I guess maybe I quit using it. But anyway, Hannah and I mean, Lynn's and I we didn't get to do the breastfeeding thing too long because it was just so horrible because of that. And then by the time Hannah came along, which was almost 9 years later, I did nothing. I just slapped her on one and we were good to go for 7 months till she got teeth and started biting me.
Mm-mm.
But I hated that. But then, too, with Lindsay, I was living back home with mom and dad, and mama would undermine me with stuff because she wanted to feed her. And basically, Lindsay was raised for the first little bit like she was my little sister because mom and, that was their baby,
Oh.
especially with my mom. But dad was real close with her, too. And that's one reason when I moved out, I just bought the trailer and moved in their backyard because I didn't want to take her away from them.
Yeah.
Even just down the road a piece,
Yeah.
And it was just me by myself, and they, kind of helped me out. So, but I wanted my own space after I got out of college and got a job and everything. Nan, I bet you might want to go. It's after your time.
Yep. I was just thinking because Olivia, I guess, is getting picked up. I guess her puppy's missing her.
Aww.
So, but I asked her if she's coming back over. She said she was. So I'll find out, I guess.
Sorry. Hey, you can't think of something to say. All you got to do is invite old Big
That's
Mouth
right.
up here and poor Crystal.
No, it's all good. I enjoy it. Something different. Something different. Olivia, you want to come tell everybody bye? I haven't been doing that.
Well, it's the stitch.
I was going to ask you if I missed that part.
It's brick stitch.
Well, Olivia picked it. She said it's the brick stitch. Okay, thank you.
Now, any other time she wouldn't want to pick it.
Yeah, right.
She just wants to be contrary. You said it was
Right.
gloomy outside. No, it's not.
Yeah.
I said, that child.
She's just in one of her ornery moods.
She's going to say it ain't. It's the
Yep.
opposite.
She's on the opposite.
You're going to have
Opposite
to put her
end.
on a starvation diet when she acts like that. Keep it
No,
up.
because then she gets
No
mean.
food for you,
She'll get
youngin'.
she'll get worse.
I
No,
love
we'll
you, Nan. I love you, Crystal.
Bye.
I
We'll
love
see
you,
everybody
Kate.
later.
Love you
Thank
guys.
you for coming up.
Love
And bye,
everybody.
everybody. We'll see you on the YouTube streets. Have a good night. Bye.